unknown right now. He's actually made a full rotation and got himself into the small break room. Now he's got a chance to try and peek out. Going to get caught there in the lion scan, eventually swung, but a direct trade.
Oh, Skiddy looking for the refrag, but Pasha's done so well.
Certainly not the way you want to start trying to trade out a man advantage is by losing someone for nothing. Don't forget, Leadr's still got a C4 in pocket, but it's not going to matter always. He picks himself at one and pre-fires for the second. Kayak shuts him down, but eventually Rask swings in.
Bit more information, any C4 kills perhaps, and Dan will spot one, but keep in mind, Dan's by himself. A good time swing here from Navi could eliminate him, and it will do that. Teb with a great shot, and there's that initiative from Outsiders. It's gone. Who else is going to step up to the plate now?
Oh, great little run out there from Nate. He's going to find himself one, hop himself down and jump back into sight. Just misses the one punch there on the barricade, but he's still going to be in a speedy manner. Always the next person into the workshop, and this is one by one. I think something that we often forget is that Pulse works equally well on the same level as it does. These castle barricades are going to fall by the wayside, but it does come at a cost of time and utility. Nath, still in a good position here inside of breaks, going to find himself a great shot onto Milon. We've got a couple of drones knocking around between us, but who's going to be in position to get one of those down? Rask finds himself a freebie onto Teb and a second onto Nath. Navi giving themselves up here. Kayak steadies the ship and drags one back. Realistically, he shouldn't.
C4 from below?
Going to be getting now flashed out. We do have the C4 from below. The info, is it going to be there and is it going to be sufficient? It will, but it's not in time. The plant is allowed to go down. Navi have to compose themselves here. They have to regroup and try and close this out. Skiddy does just exactly that. Quick peek there onto Pasha. Plenty of time to defuse.
That bulletproof the whole time was up. Ollie fed out the information. As what we've seen in the last round, they've just got no gas to get them into that second gear.
What a fadeaway. Milon hanging around at the top of metal stairs. He's going to drop down and pick himself one before beads immediately traded. Rask pushes himself in, takes down Teb. The goo mine comes in pretty clutch there, not going to lie. 8 seconds to go. He's going to attempt the plant.
That's a sticker.
Surely somebody from Navi is in hot pursuit here. We are going to see the pinch come through on both sides. Rask immediately downed by Leadr. And again,
there's a yellow ping, so he does know someone's on the other side of the wall, but it's very tense at the moment. As long as Dan's alive, Navi can't really get anything going, and then Dan goes for a swing and gives it all up. Has to swing, doesn't have, it's not as if it's a smoke or has a C4. This is tricky, but nailed with that nade. Teb sees somebody skirt across. That Claymore should be able to get a kill, and yes, it will from Nate. We've seen him put down there earlier. Great pick on the Echo Cam. Outsider's not ready for a default plant.
Maybe going to throw himself out of the window as well. He knows there's no Claymore now, at least. Isn't going to be able to catch Nate as he just makes his way onto the roof at the right time. Kayak, he picks up his second on the round. Rask, he's in the hot seat, reviving the P90 from the depths.
P90. Fun gun. Very, very fun. Speaking of an MP5, Melissa has her own, and Skiddy immediately shuts down Rask, an opening pick for Navi.
Milon
again
gets himself a nice little freebie onto Nathan. Making it really unfortunate on the timing there, realistically.
I don't know. Where's
the ace curse coming in? Eventually, we see the player picked off for Skiddy.
They're looking just to apply the pressure onto Outsiders, and Outsiders, whenever you are that man down, is it the best idea for Pasha to stay up? Oh, maybe not so, and he will be downed. That's the thing, whenever you're in that deficit, things can go, from bad to okay, or they can go from bad to worse.
Dan and Always, they've got a lot to do. Doesn't look like they're working off too much info, I'll be honest with you.
Always?
Always, hello? You're getting shot from the double door. You can't stand there, my friend. There might be people above, but there are also people still outside. Dan, it's like whack-a-mole. Which line of sight do you look through? He's currently opting for the hatch. He gets droned. I hate this. Teb's going to get caught in frostmat instantly.
No C4 from below. What's he?
Frostmat.
There we go, Always.
We are going to see the plant go down. Kayak picks up a kill onto
Always.
Dan. The plant is going to be successful there. Always is actually directly below. No, it's not. It's gone. You've still got to try and keep hold of this. Leadr laid down outside. Quick little run out there from Rask. He's going to see Skiddy gifted a kill as he barrel stuffs him. The Monty can provide all the information he needs to Skiddy. Nath, all he's got to do is keep himself alive and keep those pings and those comms coming. Nath will take a little bit of damage here. He's not in an impenetrable position. Leadr grabs a kill over onto Pasha, and Skiddy pops up out of nowhere, picks himself up too. Navi.
That is going to be one part of verticality gone. Teb, however, retaking that place, having, of course, a C4 in hand, and we'll try to look and use that.
Teb, he got himself in the place. Kayak gets the crossfire over the top, but it's Bibu inside the site with one, with two. Still 2 more to find. He's on the cam the whole time, and well, with Teb underneath and Leadr on the side itself, you assume this should be an easy pickup. They're tucked on the corner. There's the spray through. No.
Come from multiple different directions here. You see one walking into the construction as we speak. NAVI is going to be able to find that kill. Instantly drops back towards the bar.
So quickly they can sort of have these engagements and still have a lot of time left for T. NAVI caught out. Leadr catches one right back. NAVI are refusing to let them get any sort of ground. And Bibu,
it's going to be quite safe for him to pull that one out though. And as Rice finds Kayak, it's still a 2-on-3 situation. However, it's Teb that was watching the hatch will find one kill. It's up to Leadr and Teb now on the defense of NAVI to keep this shut down. They cannot afford to lose rounds this early on.
15 seconds to go, and Teb, he's sort of eyeing up Bibu. He gets him right in the back. Bibu swung a bit too wide. Rise blinds himself. He's looking for the fight on the approach. They've got a bit of width, but the kid caught in the middle. The pre-fires come across the bow. 2 seconds, and it's Teb's to take. NAVI have 2.
Smart use there of that phone call to make sure that they can get rid of that bulletproof as Skiddy just manages to find the first kill. That's Mowgli shut down.
May as well have the confidence of locking that in when the other teams have slightly faltered. We talked about wanting to see you be that full strike, and P4 being taken off with a quick swing back from Bibu might be a bit of the surprise. Bibu gets one more before NAVI and Leadr suddenly find one apiece, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 1, a minute on. Seeing if they can try and lock out Teb in the C4. Teb is able to win that fight, and P4 is the one that's caught out now with Teb underneath. Kayak's the one inside the site. The pressure's coming across. They've dug themselves in and tucked onto the angle. Mowgli gets it, 10 seconds. Shinka, he's trying to find a pocket to try and put the plant down. Tucked around on the corner, but Leadr, he's on the cold hop. He's able to get the strike. The kick goes cold. 5 seconds. Right time, right place. A 2 versus 1 technically.
Slowly they're starting to fall back though on the side of NAVI. Just saw one drop, grenades being tossed into the bathroom, hoping to find a target there, but Leadr stays put, doesn't take a single point of damage.
Oh, he's wasting so much time here. He knows they've got to try and root him out, and he takes out Shinka on the way through the door. That Outer can keep singing, and it's ready to sing its favorite song. There's a triple kill across the board. Leadr holds it down in the bedroom. Skiddy with the tail end. If NAVI get this, the opener, it could rewrite the way this split has gone. P4's the first fight, and it's NAVI to take. The Nook does what a Nook does best.
And the plan's going down, and it doesn't seem like they know where it's going to be coming from. They find Mowgli. The plant goes down. 45 seconds now, counting down in favor of NAVI, who are looking to find themselves on a match point here. And that is because construction was not being held by the Wolves.
Well, that's it. It's a post-plant situation. They're going to see if they can try and swing and juke their way through. Shinka hasn't quite been able to have an impact. Is sort of holding on to one side, where Bibu, who's had the biggest impact this game and in the run of NAVI, is on the other, but is the next caught off. Leadr gets the trade out as Rise finds Teb, and Kayak finds one more. It's Shinka now caught off by Kayak, and a trade back on from Rise. He's looking towards the kit, but he's out of time.
They should know Mowgli's down there. It's a full flash.
Oh, it's a spray through the door, and the lock off on the other one. Leadr finds his first kill in a couple of rounds. It's against Mowgli, but it took about...
It's also going to be stopping any player from NAVI that is coming in, though, you think. But Skiddy just walks through, finds the head of Rise, brings it up there at 3-on-5. Bibu now on the staircase is going to find the next engagement here. Takes down Leadr, hopes to rotate back up to get over Shinka. P4 finds the kill as well before Kai strikes back. Brings it to a 2-on-3. The fire's still down. At least it cannot push in as Shinka finds a long headshot. Gets instantly punished, though. It's only up to Bibu now. He finds one. Brings himself only up against NAVI. Look at the timer. There's only 8 seconds left. He needs to go for the plant, but there is going to be verticality that could be used. He needs to dig himself in well here.
Oh, just caught on a cam at the last possible second. Bibu doesn't quite get the connection with the impact. The ping is wrong. He's out of time, out of place, and the plant goes down. Still a 1 versus 1. But the fight's on the stairs, and it's NAVI to connect it. NAVI